What's happened?
So again.
Oh no. What's going on here? I'll just pause the broadcast there.
Thanks for fucking.
Hello.
Alright,
Hi
good.
everyone. Welcome back. Jesus Christ, I was bad timing. We're here for another day of the Mystic CDL. We have a third team in the mix now. It's the Dagobah Devils, who are versing the two-time series winners, Kamino Crusaders. The Moraband Maniacs are up at 8:30 tonight, so an hour out from this one, or yeah, about an hour anyway, given when this series might finish up. But Perry joins us once again on the comms team. I am back. I took a bit of a sabbatical, and the host has ended the game. What's going on there, Perry? Talk us through it.
I don't know. I'm getting the same information you are, man.
Well, something's gone wrong, folks.
I'm not blind. You can see.
Talking to the stream. Div.
I wouldn't say they're blind either. I think they have some eyes if they're watching the stream.
They could be blind and listening.
Highly doubt it.
Are you discriminating? Are we not made for blind people too?
I mean, if they're gonna watch the game, they can't really.
Yeah, but they can listen in. That's the whole point.
More of a podcast, I know.
Will this bloody channel load, man?
Red card. Oh no, we're on the wrong map. That's what. First map was red card, not blue.
Alright. So folks, we are going again. We were on the wrong map, so you can see we have really great audio and really good planning for this week. But nevertheless, we are getting up. We're starting on red card, which I don't like. It's not my favourite map personally. But let's see what the Kamino Crusaders can pull off now. The last time I was here, the Moraband Maniacs did beat them. The new side, though, are the Devils. Mystic has left the Moraband Maniacs. He's been moved over to the Dagobah Devils. And another player that is back is Angry at 8 PM. Caden, am I blind or are my eyes bleached that this player's back?
I wouldn't say they're bleached, but they might be a wee bit blind when you're age, but you know, we can move past that. No, you're not blind. He is back. He's back from retirement.
Bad aim. Who let this
I think
man
he
back
should
in the
be.
team?
Okay. Yeah, he's back. I think he's going well. We played a few ranked games earlier on, but yeah, he should be good for tonight.
And we got two new players on the Kamino Crusaders, a lineup change. Danny Shitu, or Oxy, and we got Papa Plague, or we're just going to call him Plague for the sake of father figure references. We can't be saying that. But yeah, let's go. We're on hardpoint anyway for the first game. Current lead is 11-8 for the Dagobah Devils. As you can see, I couldn't write Devils into the identifiers, folks, because Call of Duty doesn't allow it. Maybe they're fans of the Catholic Church. So, yeah, fuck them. I've had to put a 1 in there.
Dude, fuck the Catholic Church.
Mystic gets the drop now. Another drop there by Mystic. Gets dropped by Oxy. Going now to Kenny. Kenny gets off a big kill there with the Amez. Needs to get on the point now, get some time in. The lead currently by 5, and it is contested. Big Mike gets dropped with a pistol as Oxy then drops Kenny. Lucky gets a trade on Menace, and Oxy once again drops Benjo as well now. Benjo, I should say. But Perry, a good action open early doors.
Yeah, it's very what's the words? Very interactive. A lot of bullets being thrown, a lot of misses, a lot of whiffs. Danny getting dropped there by Kenny, I believe. No, Mystic, sorry. Good aim by him. Miss has been good this week. He's obviously been traded. Like, I hope he does well, because in his last team he did well, but he didn't do too well. They messed up. They left people on points for too long. I think he did well in this one.
Yeah, let's see now. Benjo picks up 2 big kills there, and Mystic then drops Oxy. Good kill by him, but Menace team kills his teammate. That could be big. That could be a massive miscommunication. Big Mike gets dropped. Big kill there by Mystic. Gets dropped by Danny. Moving now back over to the Crusaders, and Lucky drops Benjo there. Really good kill by him. 2 new players, obviously we said Papa Plague. We got Lucky, and then we got Oxy. So pretty much a completely new lineup for the Kamino Crusaders, which we didn't expect. I think Ricky was dropped from this side, which we probably assume was for cheating. So we'll look into that later on. Does Mystic get picked off there by Lucky? He doesn't. Going back now to the Dagobah Devils. They are down almost by 20 points, and lads, we're getting more lawsuits from Lucasfilms and Star Wars every week. All these names are of course Star Wars officiated, Barry.
Knowing you, big fan of it.
Yeah, absolutely. The Crusaders now on the hard point. Good kills by Lucky. They're getting some massive time. He's picking up 12 seconds on the hard point now and counting. Can he pick up any other kills? Does he see? He does pick up 1. Picks up 2. That's 2 big kills for Lucky, and some massive time gained by the Kamino Crusaders there on that hard point. Now they're going to go to the next one, which the Dagobah Devils will be looking to get time back. It's crucial that they do. Mystic now on the point. Michael gets him on the heady. We know he loves headies from women. Big Mike, Magic Mike as people call him. And now can Mystic drop on the point there? Sees Plague, he drops him. Papa Plague, more deadly than the real Plague in the history, of course, for those who don't know. The Black Death. And no, it's not associated with skin colour. Good kill there by Mystic. Can Lucky get some time here? And Dagobah Devil is getting some really good time on this point, as Danny gets dropped and Mystic gets dropped by Papa there. Good kill for him, and now the points are level. We are level with 2 minutes 35 left on the clock of this opening game on the red card map in this hardpoint. Best of 9, of course. And Mystic running an 18-13 KD now. The hardpoint in the centre of the map. This is probably one of the most crucial critical plays of the map. It's so centre to the map, it's very hard to get time on it. As you can see, Lucky tries to get to the point, he gets dropped. Going back now to play, can he get a kill off here? He's getting a good bit of time, 20 seconds on his clock at the moment. Doesn't see Lucky there, who's coming towards the main entrance. Gets dropped and he has to go back towards the point now. Kenny gets a kill on Danny, gets another kill on Lucky as well. Papa drops Benjo and Kenny as well. Double kill there for him. Menace gets the drop on Mike. Throws his gun in the air there. So far now, Kenny running 22 and 14 on this map. The Dagobah Devils 79 to 85. They're trailing again, but it is still early doors in this game. 1 minute 56 on the clock, and they are playing the hard point well. Perry, what did you rate both sides so far into this game?
Very equal, very well done by the pair of them. Obviously, crucial players on each team. Angry still dropping that, still negative. In 20, 38 seconds on point. Crucial for time, but not crucial for plays. Kenny getting killed on Danny there. Good play. But both teams, they're equally matched. I think it's a good lineup. I hope it stays the same for the rest of the season. Yeah,
Mike's playing a really good time roll here. He's got about almost 40 seconds. That's almost a minute on the point. But in terms of kills, he's trailing 9 and 21. Gets a kill though on Benjo there. Can he get some time? He doesn't know Mystic's to the left. Mystic on a very good head point there, where he's definitely hard to reach for the likes of that Jackal PDW. Now he's going to the new point, which the Dagobah Devils are on, and the score has been very close. Perry, relentless to say, it hasn't been like either side has pulled away in this matchup.
No, it's all been very close. Even if they are 20 points down, they still get that 20 points back in a matter of seconds, I'd say.
Yeah.
Danny getting a really good kill on Ben, by the way.
Yeah, and Play getting 2 big kills here now, as Angry and Danny gets picked off there. And Papa Play getting another big kill. Mystic does drop him though, gets the trade, the crucial trade. Getting now towards Kenny, who looks to be trying to go for the new hard point, or is he pulling a bit? He's on the next point. That's really good work there by Kenny. He can get a good setup here now. Doesn't see that Plague is pushing from behind. He drops Menace. Kenny now on his own on the new point. This isn't a great place to be. Can he pick off Lucky on the head point? Doesn't look like it. Does not aim in there, and Plague drops him as well with Danny. The score 130 to 115. 1 minute 15 on the clock as well as we speak. And the Devils are on the point now. Menace gets a trophy system down and gets in a really good position here under the table. Doesn't see that there's a player to his left. Of course they can't see what we can see, or else they'll be wall hacks, but that's Ricky's favourite thing to do. Benjo now coming in here to try and get on the point. Drops Lucky. That's a big kill, and the Devils needed that to get some points. They were falling behind for really the first time in this match. But let's talk about this point so far, Perry. What has this been a critical point grab here for the Devils?
I'd say so, since they were down quite a bit, but we see the Kaminos coming out straight back on point, rotated very early, very quickly, which is very, very good. Lucky for the Kaminos, going very well, going 31 and 17 with 37 seconds on point. I think he's going very well. I think he's a crucial player for this team.
Yeah, Plague does not see Benjo, who just walked right past him. Specsavers could be on the cards for tonight, for some lads here tonight, lads. I can't lie. They may be offering a special discount. Mike has dropped Benjo there, as Lucky there gets a kill. So the Kamino Crusaders getting massive points on this hardpoint, protecting it really well. Mystic gets a kill. Can he get Danny now, who's on a heady once again? He's on a heady himself. These players love their headies. It's actually kind of a bit gay, I can't lie. Menace tries to get on the point now, but Danny's covering that really well. Lucky's picking up massive time. Plague's in a good position. Mike is also in a good position, so they have to try and maybe focus on the next hard point with 48 seconds on the clock. Let's go to it now in the center of the map as Mike gets on and tries to contest it. Mike gets blown off it. Lucky drops Mystic there. Big kill by Menace now. Time to get some points back here for the Devils.
Mike going 15 and 29 with a minute and 18 seconds. He's good, like I said, for playing, but not for killing.
Yeah. Kenny gets dropped, gets a good trade there from Danny. Going over to Danny now after that kill. Can't pick off Benjo. Good kill there by Danny.
I do have to say, Mike wasn't very happy with the map choice, so if he isn't performing well, maybe it's the map. But we'll see now in the maps to come.
Yeah, that is a concept. I think in these type of games, the map can be against you many times. Good kill there on Menace. Danny didn't see him for a split second. Drops Benjo. This is good 2 kills here by Danny. Can he get another? Does he see Menace and Mystic though? 2 right in front of him. He doesn't. Good movement there by Mystic. Gets dropped by Plague. Kenny as well gets a kill on Plague, and Mike now coming from behind. Danny doesn't see Mike. Gets dropped eventually though.
We've been talking about Mike's performance, but we have to go with the Benjos and the Devils going 18-33, exact same as Mike, but Mike has more time. Benjo, when I've never seen him like this. Usually the scores are flipped. Usually it's 24-18, but I think he's just having a bad day.
Yeah, and is this a matter of what you were saying about the map? Does it come back to that first game nerves? The map is not a great one. Red card, I think we all know, isn't the best of maps for players that play the game and ranked a lot. So is it the map choice that's giving the Dagobah Devils a difficult start? I suppose we'll hear from the players after, but what's your thoughts, Perry?
I'd say it is the map. Not everyone loves red card. I know myself. I despise it. Rotations are horrible. Points are just not good at all. I think P1's probably a death wish if you're sitting on time, which obviously I'm a time player myself, but you see the Devils coming back now, trying to jump on point, but the Kaminos are knocking it down.
Yeah, it looks like the Kamino Crusaders are going to come away with this one, not by a distant margin. It is going to be close at the end. 2 seconds on the clock. Can they get some time on it? They can't get on the point, and the Crusaders take the first W of the series, and not by much. 213 to 198.
Usually we see the points being like it's usually 250 and the game's over, but no, it's gone down to the wire. It's gone down to time. I mean, you see Mystic, the best player, going 40 and 34.
Yeah, let's get a look at it here. Picks off Mike, really good kill. Drops Lucky, and the last kill here on Plague. Really good to spot him there, and it picks up a nice 3-piece, but not enough to bring home the win. 40 and 34. Benjo, definitely the player that needs talking to, I'd say, on that team ahead of the next game. Mike, though, does finish second in his 4, Perry. So despite going negative, he had some good time in 1 minute 35, the most of his team on the hard point. This is a good performance from Mike, despite recent weeks. Yeah,
usually just ego chows and gets that big belly running, trying to lose the weight, but
which is impossible.
He sat on time. Yeah, he sat on time for a long time. He played a bit of a parry move there. I think he just played very well, very compact.
He did, yeah. Certainly he was more disciplined, I think, than the first few weeks, and that is really good to see. I think he's got a good team around him, and I think that's what he needed in the first few weeks. He didn't really have that, and he was struggling. But you can see there he finished second in his leaderboard, and the Kamino Crusaders go 1-0 up in this best of 5 series. And the next map is Hacienda, a really good map. I think this is definitely better than Red Card in terms of map rotation and just how you can play the points. And it is search and destroy, so the lives are so important. Perry, in search and destroy, you know yourself, you have to play your life if it comes to it.
Yeah, it's crucial to stay alive. I think Mike and Benjo are probably the odd ones out here, I'm going to have to say. Benjo, he's good for kills on hard point, he's good for time, but I think he ego tries too much. I think Mike does the same, but we can just see how it happens here. See Mike rushing up the 10 now. He saw Kenny. Kenny is the kill. Mike is blind as a bat.
I don't think Mike could hear that though. I think the footsteps are hard to hear in this game. There's not. It's
That would have
different to
been
Rainbow Six. I think the sound queue is not as good as it is on that game. But
yeah. So
uh,
Benjo and Mike, the two players I did say were going to be a bit of a hassle, have died.
yeah, the Crusaders have planted the bomb now at B. It's a good plant site. Lucky drops Kenny, so 3 versus 2 now in this situation. Menace gets dropped.
Ben.
It all comes down to Ben for the 3.
Blake does see him trying to snake Ben, trying to get a few shots. Throws a Semtex, just about misses. Still snaking. Ben rushes point. Gets
And
picked off.
Mystic gets
That's very
dropped.
unlucky.
Yeah, that was a very good round from the Crusaders there. I think Mike being the first dropped definitely lowered that. Sorry, Kenny being dropped lowered that team morale. But yeah, very good kill there by Danny. And he got 2 kills that round as well. So he's obviously been the power player.
Yeah, that's it. Whoever got the plant. It was a good plant. It was quick. So it was Danny who got that plant there. Him and Lucky getting 2 kills. Crucial players on that team.
Yeah, well, we go with the Dagobah Devils now once again for round 2, and now they're on the attacking in this round. They have to try and get a victory here. They cannot go 2 down early doors. Good kill on Plague there by Mystic. He knows those headies very well. Mike gets a kill but gets traded by Menace. It's a 2v2 now in this Search and Destroy matchup. Lucky drops Menace. No trade there from Mystic. That's unfortunate there. He's last alive yet again.
Bit of a Menace situation for the first 2 games of this season, looking like.
Yeah, definitely. Cannot pick off Danny. Doesn't know that Lucky is to his left. Lucky hasn't moved though. And I thought Lucky was going for a bit of a flank there to try and push Mystic. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. Danny once again taking big hits. Let's go to him and see his health. He has been dropped. Good Semtex there. Gets stunned by Mystic. Can he push it? No, he doesn't push it yet. Drops Lucky. That's a great kill there by Mystic. And that will be the best play of the round by a mile.
That
Mystic, the
gorgeous.
power player. Well, here it is from Mystic. 3-1.
Great movement.
Yeah. Hitting the important shots. Incredible. And the Dagobah Devils pick up the win. It's 1-1 in this Search and Destroy, which is the response they absolutely needed.
Ben being obviously the power player on that there. He's now on a 3 kill streak. If he makes it a 5, I believe he gets if he gets 1 more kill, he gets an RCXD, which is extremely crucial in this game mode.
Yeah, so the Crusaders now pushing the A bomb, and Mike has got the bomb. He's going for an early plant. He gets it down. Well played there by Mike to get the bomb down in such early doors. That will put a bit of pressure. Menace is going for a flank here around the back, which would be my kind of play if I was playing ranked, to be honest. I would try and go for a sneak around the back. Does he see Lucky? He saw his head there, I think. Good shots there.
3 kills.
It's a 4v1. It's the defuse, and the Devils will take back-to-back victories here in this Search and Destroy. And all players dropped for the Crusaders.
Mrs. being the extremely crucial player, going 6-1 with a 6 kill streak now. 1 away from a cruise. Now has an RCXD to his advantage. Let's see the way he uses this in this round.
Yeah, let's have a look at the best play of the round if we're going to get it. It doesn't look like we are, but I assume it was Mystic.
Its final kill in this game was the best play.
Okay. Okay, let's see now here with the Devils once again. And we're going on board with Mystic. And he got a playoff here. Picks off Danny. That's a big kill. Lucky needs to respond to that. He doesn't. Plague now just around the corner to the right. Throws a stun. No one home. Doesn't see who's behind him there. There was a player. Yeah, look, Mike's pushing him. He doesn't know. Good kill by Mystic. He found out eventually, but that's poor from Mike. He had him. He definitely had him there. The bomb has been planted by the Devils at the A bomb. It's a 4v2 now. And Plague has to push. Has to try and make a play. Lucky gets dropped. It's a 4v1. It's very unlikely the Crusaders win this round. Plague looks like he's lost and he gets dropped. It's 3 rounds in a row for the Devils. The Crusaders, no response at all.
I enjoyed the last kill here. I think it's great aim from him. He's been a good player. It's his first kill though, so I think he's more a calm giver this round.
Yeah, he's definitely struggled, but I think a kill is a kill for him, and he'll be happy to get that. But look at some of the stats there for the Crusaders. 2 and 3 for Danny, who obviously made a big impact in the first round. Mike, who has got a kill for him, and Plague going 0 and 3, with Lucky going 4 and 3. So Plague has been the player, I think, to hold the Crusaders back in this search and destroy playlist. So he's got to step up his game a bit, make himself less obvious. Gets dropped by Mystic. He should be winning that gunfight, in my opinion, Perry. I don't know what you think, but he was the first to shoot at Mystic there.
No, I think Mystic should have won that one, because I did see there was a Plague. He did throw the trophy, gave away his location. Mystic just hard holding it. I think it was an easy kill from Lucky.
Yeah. And that's another round for the Devils. We didn't see who got the final kill there, but it's 4-1, first to 6 rounds. This could be one of those games for the Devils where they go and win the second game of 5.
Good kill, good flank. Kenny come back now. He's 3 and 2. I don't think he has a plant off yet. I don't believe, but he's on a 2 kill streak. Ben. Mystic, sorry, on a 10 kill streak. Brilliant. Still hasn't used any of his kill streaks yet.
Yeah.
Still waiting on something to do.
And just a reminder, this is obviously, I think, this is day 4 of the series. We obviously, you were here last week with day 3.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Kamino Crusaders who won the very first day, then the Morban Maniacs picked up their first series on day 2. Who won last week, Perry?
I believe it was the Crusaders.
So the Crusaders got their second W series. So that's 2. It's 2 for the Crusaders, 1 for the Maniacs, and it could be potentially the Devils' first one on their debut. But obviously that is yet to play itself out. Papa Plague is the last one alive, 1 and 4. Drops Kenny. That's 2 kills for him this round. Gun wasn't reloaded. Mystic drops him. The Devils win. They only need one more round to wrap up this game and make it 1-1 in the series. And Mystic going 13 and 1 in a game of Search and Destroy. That is insane from him.
Great play, I have to say. He's been extremely crucial. Going on a 13 kill streak is just mental. 1 away from, I don't know what that streak is, but obviously, yes, it's worth 14 kills.
Yeah, it definitely is. And can he get some more now? Are they going to go for the A plant? Mystic is throwing a grenade across the map. Can he pick off Danny here? He doesn't see him. Sees Danny eventually. Backs off. That's really smart play there. Here comes the Hellstorm. He's deployed one of his score streaks.
Yeah. Oh, see what he's trying to do there? Oh, it didn't work for him. Lucky, hiding from it, running away. Now, bottom of fish room. Gets a kill. Very good kill, and better that.
Yeah, so down to 2 now for the Devils. This is not looking good for this round. The Crusaders, I think this round is vital for them if they're to try and start a comeback in this series. Danny being one of the key players of this round again, along with Lucky as well.
I think Lucky's probably one of the more crucial. I think he's more.
Doesn't get dropped. Doesn't
Sorry,
drop
Lucky.
Mystic there. Can Mystic get another kill here? He's on 17 HP, but back to full health. 2 kills there, him by Menace. Danny's the last left and is dropped.
Oh my god!
And we didn't see who that was, but it was a double kill. Mike!
Mickey T. Getting the power I'm lacking.
What a play. That's an unbelievable play from Mike as he's in game chat there. don't know what he said. But does this give the Kamino Crusaders a fighting chance? They win a round. Obviously, one more round for the Dagobah Devils to pick up this series win, or this playlist win. But the Crusaders are not giving up. They're not giving up just yet. Danny gets a drop on Kenny. Mystic gets the trade. It's 3-3 now.
It's
And
like seeing. They know it's an A plant. I believe. I believe it's an A plant. No, B plant.
yeah, they're all watching A, but they're Mystic drops Michael there. Very early push, and that puts it now to a 3-2, one-man advantage for the Dagobah Devils. Mystic trying to get another kill there. Plague just to the outside to the left of him. Does he know that? He doesn't. And he's
Benjo
flanking
now
around.
jumping from top.
I think Lucky has
Planted
seen him.
bomb.
I think Lucky has seen him there, but yeah, Mystic didn't. That is huge that he didn't see Lucky out of the left eye of his eye there.
Benjo now with the bomb planted. Menace sitting in the corner like he always fucking cockroach. Just like Ricky there last day. But we move on. Bombs planted with A. Benjo. Oh, Lucky
Yeah.
is the kill on Benjo.
Menace versus
there.
Lucky here. They're going to go for the bomb. Menace has got to get to that bomb.
He's top flat. He's running too much. I think he's in these situations a lot. He's going to have to go for the fuse.
He's going to try and go for it here.
And he can't. Run out of time.
Well played by Menace. And the Dagobah Devils wrap up this search and destroy with the final score 6-2. What a game, Perry. What a game for the Devils to win their first of the series. Yep. And here we go. Here's Menace's final kill. Played obviously the time down to the wire. Lucky could not get that defusal off and gets dropped.
Even if he did go for the fuse, he wouldn't have enough time anyways, and he still would have got picked off by Menace if he peaked it. Final scores now. Mystic with 14 not traded kills.
Yeah.
That's not good. But obviously going 16-3 in S&D is very, very, very impressive. And there's me dog.
Yeah, he'll be wondering why his team didn't come away with the win. Or why he'll be wondering, sorry, he did come away with the win, my bad. But like, he'll be wondering why his other team members weren't up on the same level of par as him. But a good overall performance in the second matchup. We now go to the third, where the scores are 1-1. 3 matchups left to play, and it's all to take for, ladies and gentlemen. The next map is on Vault. We've known Vault since day one, and it is CDL Control. Now remember, the objective of this game is that one team, the attacking team, has to obtain both points. That's points A and B. The defending team has to stop those and decrease the time that the attacking team got on those points in order to secure the victory. Both teams do have lives, so lives are at stake. I think 30 lives for each team are allocated. As the host has ended the game, we probably have a technical difficulty here. And someone lagged out. I think that was Lucky who lagged out. And we'll be back once technical difficulties are resolved. Alright folks, we are back. We did have some technical difficulties there, but we are up and running again on Vault. The score is 1-1 for both the Crusaders and the Devils. I explained how this control game mode works, but for the sake of the stream I'll say it again. There's 2 points on the map, A and B. The attacking team has to get both points before the timer ends. There's also lives at stake, 30 lives for each side. The defending team must defend these points. As you can see on your screen here for the Crusaders, we have the attacking or capturing A and B, and we have the Devils then defending these objectives as their objective is. And we have got 3 people watching. If you are a minor, be careful. Morgie might be sniffing you out. We do have a nonce in the league. We do need the Metropolitan Police to sort that out, but just letting you know, if your little Timmy is watching it on the iPad, take it away. Viewer discretion is advised.
That fucking late.
We somehow gained a viewer from that. Someone wants attention. Get him sorted out, seek therapy. Anyway, back to the objective at hand, as they need to start trying capturing a point. Mystic gets 2-3 kills there, and Play gets dropped. No progress on the points at the moment. They are trying to capture A, but they have failed. Can't get anything on it, and there's not a lot of time.
Only 30 seconds.
Yeah, but the timer has been stopped. I think they're trying to get time on point A now. And it is Plague. He's got 2 bars on point A. Drops Menace there, eventually being contested by Kenny. And they've almost captured the A point. 19 seconds on the clock, 14 lives remaining to 16. I did not realize control goes this quickly. Can Plague now get a kill here? Can he get to the B point maybe? Mystic in the back window in a very good heady position. Gets dropped though by Danny once again. Lucky getting some big kills. They've secured the A point, which has gained them a minute, so a lot of time now to go for B. And the Crusaders have turned this around. Can Mike... sees Mystic, chooses not to shoot at him, which, I mean, I don't really understand that strategy. I think if you see someone not on your team, you fire at them, but I guess Mike's choosing his own tactics in this matchup. So whatever floats your boat. Picks up an Amis.
I do understand that logic. If you do see them, that's not your team. Shoot them, but it doesn't really apply in dodgeball if you're playing that. So don't you not try that at home.
Yeah, now let's see now. Can they get point B? 34 seconds on the clock. Capturing the point is Danny, gets blown up by a car. Not the best way to die in this game. It's the most gruesome, but it does happen.
Sorry, my IRA buddies were there. Went off early.
22 seconds on the clock now, and they're trying to get the B point. No respawns remaining for the Dagobah Devils. Lucky's on a killing spree times 5. Some big kills here now by Menace to cover this last point. And the last respawn, can they get on that point? They're not going to be able to. Mike's on it. Can he get some kills? No, Mike is dropped. The timer looks like it's going to run out. Someone's on it. Plague's on it. Plague's on the point. Keeping that timer at point 7. Gets dropped. And the Devils win. With only a few seconds left on the clock. That's insane.
Yeah, it was by the skin of their teeth they won that. You see Kenny there going for the execution. I think it was a bit cocky, but
yeah.
Best player by Lucky getting 2, 1 on Kenny, 1 on thing, and the next one on Kenny getting killed by Lucky twice. That a bit unlucky, bit unfortunate, but you move on.
Yeah, absolutely. There was really good defending there from the Devils in the last few seconds of that match. It was important because the Crusaders, they did get the first point. They won that first. They won A, and they were pretty aggressive towards B. But just the setup that the Devils had towards the B site was really, really good, and it was a wall you couldn't break. And Lucky was probably one of the crucial players of that last stint. But it wasn't enough.
No,
All
you're
players
absolutely right.
get dropped there. Sorry, Perry. Go on.
You're absolutely right. Lucky was one of the crucial players there at the very end, but as the next round goes on, I think they threw their lives too much. I think Mike, actually no, I think Plague and Benjo are throwing their lives. They're now 12 and 7 and 12 and 3 and 12. Not the best there. We see Danny Shitsu there getting taken out. He's won 10 and 10. He's won neutral, sorry, but he's also throwing lives. I think it's crucial just to stay alive as long as possible. But you know,
Yeah, 10 and 10 for Danny at the moment. So 10 lives in this game mode. It would pretty much accommodate for down to 20 lives remaining. So that's a lot of lives thrown away by Danny. But is he engaging then in too many gunfights, or is he not playing the objective enough?
well, he has 2 ticks on objective, so he's playing objective, but he's also, as we see here, he's throwing himself at their spawn, and he can get picked off by Mystic there, which was a really good kill there. So he gets objective, yes, but he also he flanks them and he does the weirdest pushes, but somehow they win this round. Fair play to them.
Yeah, 4 seconds on the clock. No points have been secured.
Oh, hold on, we spoke down. Now 3 seconds on time. They get this to be absolutely humongous. Menace now on time, capturing as much as possible.
Yeah, the Devils are the ones attacking, and they haven't secured a point, so the Crusaders could pick up a win here.
Yeah.
And they win.
There it is, 1-1.
I was so confused. I thought the Crusaders were attacking.
No.
My God. Oh well, wow. Did not expect that. Anyway, really good turnaround then from the Crusaders. Apologies to those who are watching, but it seems that the Devils just avoided the point for the entire game and were engaging in gunfights. That's what I'm getting from, if that's the case.
No, I was spectating one of them there. They were trying to get onto the point, but all of them are just holding doorways, holding headies, and just snaking. So they had a good hold on the objectives.
Yeah. So the series is 1-1. It's best of 3 in CDL control. So here we go again. We're going to be spectating the Crusaders now, who are capturing. So they're on the attacking. The Devils back on defense. We know what they did in the first round. Can they replicate that performance? Immediately trying to go for the A point here. Good kill there by Plague. Can he get another? He doesn't see Mystic around that pillar. Throws the Semtex. Doesn't hit. Gets dropped by Mystic there eventually. Mystic might get traded here, does he? Doesn't seem like it. Danny gets a kill off on point B. And now they're going to try and capture the A point. The Crusaders going for a second win here. Menace gets dropped. Plague gets killed by Mystic. Can Lucky get on the point? Throws a Semtex in.
Well,
and
the
gets dropped by Benjo.
Kamino Crusaders are doing the exact same thing as the Devils did last game. They're pretty much allergic to the point. They're not even going near us.
Yeah, and the defensive setup, I think, is the better setup, because you just know you can. I think it's almost easier than attacking, because you can just set up in the right places. And look at that. I mean, they haven't got much time on the point, and they're getting.
They're now all going on us.
Yeah, they might get 2 bars here, which is insane. This has been a really good capture so far. It drops Benjo. Mystic on the heady.
They'll get this point if they keep stacking.
Yeah.
They don't.
Can they be denied? This would be a big loss for the Crusaders if they're denied this point.
The ticks are going down, almost all the way down the 3rd tick there, with 8 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they can't get on it.
No, it's it. It's 1-1. That's
3 seconds in. Someone's on the point.
Mickey T getting dropped by Menace there. Great kill from Menace.
There it is. The Devils pick up the second win, and they get close to first of 3 rounds. But how close? How close, Perry, did the Crusaders come to getting point A and getting an extra 1 minute and 10 seconds added on?
If they would have got that, I honestly think they would have won that. I think A is the most crucial point to get first. It's more open because you've double doors and you have two doors on your side, and also you have vault, so it's a very open point. I think you need to straight away get that, which you almost did, but end up getting dropped off it straight away.
Yeah, and I think what that simply means is that, you know, they would have had it, but you got to also applaud the defensive structure that the Devils had there in the last stages of that match to actually decline them the point. That's a big thing to do in CDL control, and they did that very, very well. Fair play to them. We go in now, they're 2-1 up, and they can secure this. They can make it 2 wins of the series to 1. Good kill there by Lucky as he's trying to get on to the point. He clears A. They're going for B. This is a different attacking strategy that we haven't seen in the 3 rounds we've already watched so far. Kenny the last alive so far at the moment, but obviously they are spawning back in using lives at the moment. Doesn't see Plague behind the black van, and Plague moves in now. Kenny now has to try and get on the side. They're going for A. Let's go to the action on the A point. Plague now might come up during the drain. Nope. Lucky is covering that really well. He leaves point A now.
We see Plague now. He's just respawned coming out of Arc there. He's on trying to cover Cap Menace, getting that kill, very good kill from Menace there. Lucky hoping for the trade, doesn't see Menace. Menace drops off, sees him in pool now. Menace having a great game, 18 and 15 with 1 objective taken, but getting picked off there by Mickey T, the one and only.
Yeah, Danny gets dropped there. 8 seconds on the clock. No time gained for the Devils. This could be a 2-2 going into the final game. And it's 2 seconds. Oh my days. Can he get on this? Kenny's on. Kenny gets dropped. Points. That's it, 2-2. Next round wins. The one who wins the next round, the next attack or defense round, is the winner of this playlist. This has been superbly close.
Yeah, I agree there. We have Lucky here missing a load of shots and Mystic there, but end up getting the best play, which I do believe was this, and then I think he got one more after that, which just secured the win.
Kamino Crusaders is defending most segments. Okay, here we go. 2-2 is the score, and this is the one to decide who goes 2-1 up in the series, and that we'll have 2 games left to play, 2 maps. After this,
go on the KD ratio. Highest on the Devils is Mystic going 33 and 18. Highest on the Caminos is Lucky with 26 and 15 with almost bloodthirsty there.
So they would be the power players of this game mode there. Let's go to Mystic then, as he is the power player of the entire game at the moment with 34 kills to his name with that Amez. Tries to come up now to help Kenny.
I wouldn't say the power player in my opinion. I'd probably say Plague and Danny, and I think the whole of Kamino's are probably the power player who's getting more objectives. I think the Devils just won on defense, didn't really need to get objectives, which is more of a campy type of player, but I think if you're attacking, it's more of a skill, more of a disadvantage. So
yeah. Now, can they get any time on either points? No, Danny does drop Kenny there. Benjo drops Lucky in the meantime. Menace can't get on point. Plague drops him. What about Benjo? Can he do anything? He does get a big kill there. 2 kills from Benjo. Can't get on the B point. They are getting some time now. Benjo gets a kill on Lucky there, but Angry gets the trade. And they're going for the A point now. They need to try and get some progress and at least secure 1 point, which they are doing. 2 bars now secured, 25 seconds on the clock. This is going in favor of the Crusaders at the moment, but they might just capture A here. which gives them a minute 10 of additional time to try and secure B point, and the Devils secure the first point. Point A secured. This gives them a minute and 20 additional time. And Mike gets shot by Mystic. Really good kill there. Calling in a hellstorm now. Here comes Mystic with the score streak once again. And no one home for that one either. Mystic probably confused about that one, because that's been a score streak wasted, Perry.
Yeah, Lucky did the exact same thing a wee while ago there. Wasting a score streak, trying to pick someone off, but end up getting absolutely no one.
Yeah, so Menace put the trophy system down now in an effort to try and get this B point. They're making good progress.
Lucky
Benjo drops
probably,
Plague, and they might just get it here. I think they'll get it. I think this is going the Devils' way. It is.
And it is.
The Devils pick up a win here on map 3. And that is a 2-1 lead now in the series. And they can wrap it up.
On their debut.
Yeah, they can wrap up the series next game, 3-1.
They can tie the series.
Well, no, it's 2-1 to the Devils.
This is their first game playing.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
this is the third map we just played. So there's 2 maps left to play.
Yeah, I get you.
So if they win the next map, that's the series wrapped up for them.
Yeah, I get you.
So is it crunch time for the Crusaders then?
Well, I think so. I think they need to step up a little bit more and probably lock in, as they say. The next map here is Protocol, Hardpoint. I think Hardpoint and Protocol is one of my favourite game modes and one of my favourite maps, right? It's good for rotations, it's good for headies and all that. But what are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's been very close. I think I'm very impressed with the Devils, I will say. They've been very, very good. They've had some difficult moments. The Crusaders have been pretty good as well. So it's been evenly matched, I would say. But this game decides it. This game decides it for the Devils. If the Crusaders win this, they're back in it. So it's going to be a big hardpoint game. And Protocol, we've seen so many close matches on this across all the days so far. Missing out on the hardpoint. The Devils take a 8-point lead at the moment. Big kill there on Danny. Can he get Plague? No, he can't. Well, folks, do stay tuned. The Devils will be back, and they'll be playing against the Moraband Maniacs, who have started this whole series off pretty slow. They do have 1 series title to their name, but of course it is the Crusaders who have got 2 to the name. And the Devils, the newest team to join, are on course at the moment to win their first on debut, which would put them level with the Moraband Maniacs going into the next game against their compatriots. As Danny gets a kill on Kenny. Loads of kills going around there. Lucky picking up a 2-piece, and he's defending this hardpoint now. The current score 35-11. So big time picked up by the Devils already, Perry.
Yeah, great time, great playing. Danny here going 4-4, Menace going 4-4 now with 20 seconds on time. I think them two are probably the crucial players at the moment.
Yeah, Benjo just picked up a 3-piece, a triple kill there. Some major points now, some major time on the hard point. and they hit 41 to 26. So this is a really good game so far by the Devils, as Benjo gets dropped there by Danny. Can he get on the point now and get some time back? Yes, he will. They'll trail just by 20. But some kills coming in from the Devils once again now, picking up 3 players. Menace can't get on the point just yet. He's just having a look around. Mystic now playing the point here. Danny is chasing him down. Danny tries to get on the point. Mystic denies entry. 2 big kills by Mystic. Oh my god! It's coming on again!
What?
Oh, he's been stunned. The man's been stunned. Mystic gets dropped. He almost had me on the voice I did 2 weeks ago. WWE voice. Another kill by Mystic. 2 by Mystic once again now on the new point. And they're looking to move into the 100 points here. He has stunned 1. Does he know? He doesn't know. Does drop Plague there. Gets another kill. Lucky. Oh my god! Mystic, stop it! Stop it! You filthy whore. Stop that right now. Oh my god.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry about that, folks.
God damn that 3-piece. That was insane.
I've seen better places.
I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Mystic now. On with Mystic once again. Gets another kill. Drops Lucky on the head. Oh, don't, you dirty boy. You dirty man, Mystic. Oh my god. Somebody stop him. This man can wipe out an entire lineage. Going over to Kenny now. Kenny, 12 and 5. Doesn't kill Danny there. Lucky drops Mystic in the end. I have to stay away from him. But look at that point lead. 130 to 56 is the gap. Lucky gets dropped by Kenny.
The scores now: Kenny 13-6. Benjo 12-10. I wonder why. Something like that there. But anyways, Lucky going 11-13. Menace.
I beg your pardon, you ginger cunt.
I didn't say it, and you're just hearing things. Getting to that age, and I'm getting very old. Hearing start to go. Anyways, moving on, folks.
Getting to that age, chat. I'm 22.
22. Plus another 55.
Pushing
Moving on,
30.
Lucky. If you're lucky. Lucky going 20-15. Play going 10-17. Angry with 2-17. What a player! What a player!
Triarch, sign him up for a custom game.
He's going strong. He's going strong. I think if the fridge opened, he'd run faster. Menace going 16-12.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Caden. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I beat him in a race to the fridge. I'm just saying. Anytime he runs, he stomps. It's not a walk. It's a fucking trot. Menace 17-13. Moving on. Kenny 18-8, 19-8. Sorry, with a 6 kill streak there with a minute on time and counting. We have your boyfriend Mystic going 22-8.
Yeah, not a good kill there by Mystic, who is trying to pop off now on Plague. Does get the drop on him. Lucky now over by the big turret. Doesn't get a kill there. He gets dropped by Mystic. And Kenny drops Mike. Mike is going 3-20, folks. Even I would get more than 3. I can't lie.
If you're lucky.
I know I would. Well, I wouldn't. I wouldn't expect me to get any more, but I would do better. Or at least I'd try to. Doesn't look like Mike's trying in this one.
Big
he's not locked in. He's not locked in.
Big talks from the commentator. Moving on to Mike Down to see how he's doing. Obviously, he hasn't been doing the best, but past few games he's alright. This game, I think he's.
Good kill there, Mike.
Good kill.
Big kill there. Plague and Danny getting some massive kills.
Anyone else going negative? We have the whole I can't speak. Whole cam is going. Everyone negative on the. I can't speak. Devils, everyone's going positive. Our team negative. That's all I need to say. Mystic going 24 and 11. Minute and 10 on time.
Yeah, Mystic just drops Lucky there. Plague drops Mystic, gets the trade, and Danny now trying to get on the point. 190 to 100 is the score at the moment. Very convincing lead, and Mystic. Menace gets a double piece there for.
I just have to say, Menace. We were playing, and he literally locked in. He didn't speak. He didn't breathe at one point. So I think he's going to go very well. He's very, very locked.
We may need the paramedics on standby if Menace does stop breathing during this gameplay. So, folks, you may be watching someone be resuscitated. So do pay attention.
So he's only a trial. That's why he needs the oxygen mask. He's only out of the mother's room, but you know it's fine. We see Angry here getting one kill. Getting the kill on Ben with the pistol. Oh my god, you never see the day.
Mike joining the Mafia. We never thought we'd see it.
Mike shooting the ground. Love that. Love to see it from him. Shooting the cockroaches.
Really
shooting
playing
Ricky.
his inner AI right now.
He is, and Ben
drops
is kill.
him. Yeah. So getting some time on this now. They need only, like, I would say 47 points to wrap up this series to make it 3-1 for the Devils. Menace gets a double kill, and this looks comfortable for the Devils. It really does in this last stint of this hardpoint matchup. I feel a migraine coming on, but I'm pushing through, chat. I'm pushing through.
The old age. We're moving on.
It is the old age. It's the old age.
Yeah. Get some hand on to you. Be fine.
Not as bad as Ricky.
Oh god, he needs to have a line before he goes to fucking pitch of shit. Right, 24 and 23 for Danny Shitsu. 30 and 16, 30 and 17 for Menace and Mystic, going very well. Both with a minute on time. Whole Devil side with a minute and more on time. Angry shooting absolutely nothing like usual. Seeing stuff. He sees shadows in his room. With
Maybe
a minute
hears
and 13
voices
seconds.
in his head. Menace gets two big kills there.
We hope he doesn't talk to him. If he does, first time craziness if you give an answer. But obviously you don't want a really fat Roman Reigns, you know. But you know, we'll be fine.
Voices in his head is Randy Orton, not Roman Reigns, you idiot.
I wasn't talking about Randy Orton.
God, like. That's where the reference comes from.
Oh, right. Well, I wasn't a big fucking wrestling nerd like you, mate, but we move on.
I can tell.
Mike. Really? I don't watch wrestling. Whoa!
I can tell, though.
I give a fuck.
And the Devils pick up a massive victory. That's the series wrapped up. The score is 3-1. What a performance on debut from the Devils. We're going to hear from team captain Mystic in a few moments about their performance. Just to reiterate, Morgie is a nonce. In case. In case I didn't give enough disclosure.
He's a pedo! Oh,
he does love him young. So just be aware.
Be aware, be square. Anyway, don't get trapped up in a corner with him. You will die. But definitely.
You could get your Mickey fiddled with, so you don't want that.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Thank you very much. Thank you much.
The Devils pick up their first series win on debut, which I think none of us expected at the start. The Crusaders do fall short of victory yet again, but they didn't perform. I think that's fairly simple to say.
I honestly expect the Devils to win. Look at our lineup. We have Menace, who is just out of the womb, fresh out. We have Ben, who's going from one team to another, to another, to another, to another. It's like a fucking whore on the street, going one to another, but we're fine. We've Kenny, he's going very well. He hasn't stayed loyal to any team yet. We've Benjo, PC player.
Yeah.
He's going very well as well.
Alrighty, let's see if we can get Mystic for an interview.
I'll organise that now. Second.
Alright, hop into game chat.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me?
Hello, hello.
Hello, Misty. Can you hear me?
Give it a second, Sean.
Did you hear that, chat? He needs a second. We're on his time. Not on our time. Not like we're on air.
Jack. Not like there are like millions and millions of people watching or something like that.
Well, yeah, because Morgie's roaming about.
Well,
Oh, yeah, let's join Mystic.
hello, Matt.
Mystic, hello.
Hi guys, hello.
Yo,
Hello,
interview
hello.
Lucky, yeah?
You don't want an interview, no?
No, I think Menace is doing theirs, I think. After
Alright,
mine.
okay, okay. So, Lucky, you're on the side of defeat today.
Yeah.
Obviously disappointing. But you did get a win. You won the first game. So did it just all go down from there? What's your opinion on it?
No, I think we just got a little bit complacent. Red card's obviously a bit of a 50-50 map. There's no better team really wins on that. It's just more of who can get to the point first and who can win the ones. And I think after that, I think we kind of just lost our brain cells a little bit really. I mean, search and destroy was never in our favour. We were just slow to everything. We weren't doubled up, no refrags. And obviously the other team were just better at getting that refrag
Yeah.
before we could move out.
And I want to ask a particular question in the last game about Mike. He went 3 and 21 or something like that.
Sorry.
Were you playing with a third leg?
And I think we are a bit of a stinker on the protocol hard point. I think after that control loss, I think we kind of just lost our heads a little bit. I mean, we definitely shouldn't have lost that control game.
Yeah.
I think we were a bit too panicked about the kid in P4 in the last round, rather than just leaving him up there and just telling the kids out of
Yeah.
Palm and Vault. And then obviously going into protocol, we had no spawns. We were second to absolutely every point, and again, just well done to the other team for just getting that refrag first before we even had the chance.
Exactly, because you were talking about control there and how you were able to decline them of one of the points. I think it was the B point, and that won you the round. But then in the next one, where it was the round that they won, obviously that sealed the game. You weren't able to get any time because of their defensive structure. Why was that?
I think we just kind of didn't have any sort of attacking structure ourselves. I think we just ran around a little bit silly. We sacrificed lives trying to get into their spawn, and then on the point we were just getting fragged by grenades with no trophies. But the positive side, we're first, it's first time playing together as a stack. And hopefully, we can, even though we lost today, we can hopefully take some positives away from it and come back even stronger next week.
Absolutely, yeah. You definitely had some. You had some good individual performances. You picked up a few bloodthirsties yourself, so definitely some positives to take away. And as you said, it is your first time playing as a stack together, so there is learning there to be done. And I'm sure you'll learn about that going into the next tournament whenever that happens. But yeah, you just came unlucky. I think the Devils were a really strong side in some of those games today, so
Yeah.
I think you just got unlucky, to be honest. You did, as you said, you didn't have the attacking structure, and that kind of held you back. But Perry, have you got any questions?
I don't actually. Well, I've one. Lucky, obviously, you were one of the crucial players in Hardpoint and Vault. Actually, how do you think of your performance compared to the rest of the teams?
I've always backed myself as a pretty strong player, very good at winning my ones, but again, you can't single-handedly win a game. It's all about team structure, and you need everyone on your team to be able to get them rotates in, to be able to get them frags. But I just try my best to keep our team up, keep our morale up, and unfortunately didn't go my way today, but there's always next time.
Thank God someone's working by that team. Ricky, he goes off, he goes into a corner, doesn't give comms. But anyways, thank you. That's all the questions I have for you.
Cheers,
Yeah,
guys. Thank you.
thank you for that, Lucky. Appreciate it.
We
Cheers, guys.
have Menace now for our interview. Menace, you
Yeah,
here?
Ricky's a little cockroach,
Yeah.
man. Hose before bros
Alright.
over it.
Perry, do you want to
alright,
start the
Menace.
questions or?
I will. Last game, you and Mystic did amazing. I think both of you went 30 and up. Or I think it was that game or the game before. Did you give comms, or did you just, do what you did last time, just stay silent?
I gave comms, yeah, a lot actually, and I think because we were all giving comms, that's the reason I got some of those nice 4 pieces. So, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And I seen you there at the Battle Protocol, holding with your life, but you eventually got picked off. How do you think you hold up against pressure? Because you were in I think it was a 1v4 again in what was it? Hacienda, I believe, with S&D.
Yeah. Did I win
How
or
do you
did I
think you
lose?
performed? You lost. You won. Sorry, you won. You played time.
Oh yeah. I think I played really well under that pressure because most people, well not most, but a lot of people that I know probably rush into time, check bomb, and get picked off the top hill and defuse. But listening to teammates, they're telling me to wait for time. I'm actually listening to them, and I'm looking at the clock. I'm counting in my head how long it takes to defuse bomb, and just playing it really nicely, and not letting the nerve-wrackingness get to my head. So yeah.
So being a little sweat. That's what we like to hear. Being a little
Yeah,
sweat. But fine.
basically, yeah.
That's all the questions I have. Jack, do you have any?
How was the team morale in the chat room that you were in? Was it all positive? Was the comms good? Was it flowing?
Yeah, comms are flowing. I feel like we faltered in a lot of places, especially in that vault. We weren't really pushing as a team, but that's something to work on. Like always, you can never make things perfect. But the team morale was first game I was kicking off in a bad way. I was like, oh my god. But Mystic, I think he kept the vibes up and the mood up. So
Yeah.
after that, I think that's why we actually started playing really well because we just kept the mood up and yeah, that's
And
it.
do you think that's what contributed to the first game loss? The fact that some players just weren't in the game in their heads at all, and the disconnection there.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's also because probably like the map is really new and that map is like none of us have really played it. In ranked, you always vote it out, don't you?
Yeah.
It's just we don't really know spots and it could be luck, but respect give them the win, bro.
Well, as Lucky said, it's a very 50-50 map, so it's just whoever plays it right in the right time. So, but obviously you came back then for the next 3 games and played very, very well. So, taking the team's first series win on debut was always a positive. You go up against the Maniacs now, who are a series winner like yourselves. They have got one to their name. How are you feeling about that?
Who's on that team?
Sticky Ricky.
Sticky Ricky. I think we're gonna been shitting them like we did last time. Remember that 3-0? We're gonna do that again.
I'm also there as well.
Oh, are you playing for Kamino?
Yeah, I've been asked to sub in, so
It'll be a bit harder then.
Well, I wish you the best of luck then.
Yeah, thanks.
Jack, we do have an interview with the one.
Another one! Oh my god!
Stop complaining, you absolute whinger. Get in the car.
3 of them!
Yes, it's called work.
Work you get paid for. This isn't work.
Oh, shut up, you complain you didn't get paid.
This is just not work though.
Well, stop complaining.
Where's my contract? Right, folks, we'll be back in there eventually. Oh, where am I Mystic?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy!
Wait, Hang on, lads. I need to turn up my game chat because last time it was quiet as shit.
Yeah, all good.
Are we taking like a break or something? Like my voice is dying on me.
Oh, he's tired.
Perry.
He's tired.
Considering
take a
Perry, the
break.
amount of times you
Take a
didn't
break. Let
speak
Perry
in some
ask
of the
you
matches.
questions.
Yeah, because you told me not to
have 10
speak.
minutes off, Jack. Have 10 minutes off.
No, no.
Come on, Perry. Hit me with some shit.
Oh my god, you are fucking awful. Am I joking? You're brilliant, mate. Well done.
I couldn't stop admiring some of your plays, Ben. Honestly, genuinely.
You best
Yeah,
have them. I need to be clipping some of that shit. You best be on my PAV.
I gave you some very good reactions. Perry will know.
Oh, mate, I'm excited.
Yeah, he honestly, he almost creamed like twice. You went
Creamed is an exaggeration, but okay.
No. All right, Mickey.
I don't care what anyone says. I played well at times.
The king was kinging. The king was kinging.
Until he was dethroned in the last game.
Yo, we were fucking screaming in the game chat like
Jack.
dead.
We literally, mate. We gave up third. I gave up the last game because the team morale was dead. I couldn't be bothered. That's why.
That seems obvious. I can't lie. It didn't look like morale was there at all.
I don't think they were playing together. They weren't playing together well. Whereas they really were map one. Map one, they were playing together well.
Map one, we played together. Then map two for S&D, everyone sort of gained an ego, and then we got put in the split. Then map three, everyone just sort of turned into a mopey little bastard and started crying.
Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute interval. We'll be back for the next game.
Go on, Perry. Ask Perry. Throw some questions my way. I like your questions. Give Jack a break.
Is the stream still running, Jack? Or
Yeah, it's still running. It's still running.
Okay.
Jack, have a break, mate. Go and get a water.
I'm getting a beer.
Alcoholic. Fucking alcoholics. Yeah,
Ginger.
Fucking alcoholics.
Right, come on, Pel. Come on, give me some questions.
Right. You did amazing in the S&D. You went almost a 20 kill streak.
I went 17 and 3.
Yeah, you almost had a 20 kill streak.
Yeah, bro. I think the moral was a bit down after map one. Kind of weren't expecting that, but we played a map we didn't know. When we got that 2p, when I clutched up that second round, when I killed 2 of them by rock.
Yeah.
Our whole moral changed, and we just started fucking frying, mate. I'll be honest.
But if you're frying, I'd like to fucking eat it, knowing me.
Yeah, come round, man. There's some full English on the go tomorrow morning, for sure.
Oh, fucking happy days. Obviously, you and Menace had great link-ups. One game, you both were like 30 and 18 or 30 and 10. How would you describe Menace's performance?
Menace is an animal, very underrated, man. People don't put enough respect on his name. He's too busy getting shit talk all week. In terms of like his play for the team, like I think we're still working on some ways we can make his kills more effective. But generally, fucking Gunny is insane.
Well, I think every kill is effective in any game mode, really. So I don't know.
Yeah, and that's why you're shit, buddy. I'm joking.
Right,
I'm joking. I love you, pal.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you very much.
Do you want Big Mike in it?
Alright, Mickey T.
Go on. Run some Big Mike shit. Yo, I just want to say though, if Ricky was here, he'd be getting fucking picked off, man. That guy'd be going triple negs.
Alright.
Mickey T. Mickey T. 3 and 8. You 3 and 30. 3 and 30.
What, on the last map?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said before, Andy, the team morale was in the bin. I could not be bothered.
Okay. In the first game, you said team morale was up. You went 7 and 18.
I did not go 7 and 18 in the first map. You are bugging, bro.
I don't know what game it was, but you went 7 and 18. It wasn't a really good performance I knew this week. Obviously, you're awful. Obviously, I'm not. You're better than me, obviously, but I'm just saying, you're awful today. You put some good plays in, yes, but overall, it's not your best performance.
First map played fine. Don't care what anyone says. Played fine.
Yeah, you played alright first map. I agree with that.
Second, and then second S&D, we played dog shit because everyone gained an ego. Then we got put in a spliff, and we fucking lost. Simple. Then we get then we get to our last map. Fuck me. Everyone's fucking moping and crying. No one's playing together. We're all fucking losing. I gave up. Bob's your uncle, mate. Couldn't be bothered.
Bob was not my uncle. It's actually Jerry, but never mind.
Hey, Bob will touch you up in a minute. Yeah.
Well, not like a
But it's
certain
fine.
person in Discord, but we'll move on.
We do our homework and we move on to next week.
Thank you very much, Mike.
I mean,
Oh, nice. That's fucking that's it. For now, anyways. We'll be right back. Well, it wouldn't really matter for us. We're in the party chat.
Ah, well, why am I not in a party chat?
Yeah, I think the rest of us is torch.
Yeah, my Discord's fucked.
Oh no, then the stream's alright. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Discord is crashed. There's loads of servers saying Discord's crashed.
Alrighty, folks, just a bit of an insight for those who are watching. There was supposed to be a second matchup tonight between the Devils, who just picked up a victory, and the Moriband Maniacs. However, Discord, where the two teams use channels to communicate, or separate channels, isn't working. It's very buggy at the moment, and the scheduling was a bit unfortunate. I don't think every player is able to make it. Someone has to sub in, so the attendance is a bit of an issue as well, along with Discord bugging out at the moment. So for that reason, it has been decided to be postponed till probably Sunday or sometime next week. So we did get one series, and the Devils picked up that victory there. So we don't have Perry, but from myself and Perry, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. We'll be back again on closest Sunday. If not, it'll be sometime next week. But yeah, that has been the Mystic CDL, and good night.